The member for Rankin.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. When did the Prime Minister first become aware the foreign investment conditions he imposed on Alinta Energy as Treasurer, which were meant to protect the privacy of over 1 million Australians, were not being enforced?
The Treasurer, Mr. Cormann.
Well, I thank the member for Rankin. As he would be aware, it is the practice of Treasurers and Treasury not to comment on specific foreign investment matters, particularly when they involve compliance issues, and Treasury has put out a statement to that effect, Mr. Speaker. What we do know is this side of the House supports foreign investment and free trade, Mr. Speaker. On this side of the House, we're very proud of the fact that when we came to government, free trade agreements covered about 26% of our two-way trading relationship. Now it's more than 70%, and that 1 in 5 Australian jobs are related to trade.
The Treasurer will resume his seat. The Manager of Opposition Business on a point of order.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker. We've now had a preamble from the Treasurer with respect to general views on foreign investment. The question goes specifically to conditions that were imposed on Alinta not being enforced. And that's the only issue that the question goes to. When did the Prime Minister first become aware of that?
So, look, there's 2 points here. I mean, I noticed members looking at me because the question was drawn to the Prime Minister. I could take them through again the practice that makes very clear that the Prime Minister can ask any minister to answer a question directed to him, and that's outlined there. And I expect that the Manager of Opposition Business wasn't one of those seeking to make that point. I did listen very carefully to the Treasurer. I think he's talking more generally, but he was actually quite specific in terms of his answer. His answer wasn't a date, but his answer was really saying that it's not practice to divulge such things. I think so. Yes, just on the point of order. On the point of order.
To the point of order, if his position is he refuses to answer, that doesn't change the fact that what follows is no longer relevant to the question.
I'll listen to the Treasurer carefully. The Treasurer needs to be relevant.
I was asked about foreign investment, and I stated the fact that we strongly
support
it.
The Treasurer will pause. The member for Rankin will cease interjecting. I've just ruled on the point of order that's been made from his colleague, and he's not going to bellow the question again and again and again. The Treasurer has the call.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In relation to the specific issue and the specific matter that was raised by the member opposite, this is what the Treasury statement said. It is not the practice of Treasury to comment on matters which may involve a foreign investor applicant or compliance matters. This is due to protected information, privacy provisions contained in the Foreign Acquisition and Takeovers Act, and which recognise that information provided to Treasury can be commercially sensitive. I think that makes it very clear.